All right, next we have the Devil card. And with the Devil card, this is playfulness, addictions, pleasures. This is self-enslavement, excess, materialism, a lifestyle that is leading you in a not so good direction, you know. This is no control over actions. This could be shopaholic, self-doubt, addictions, overeating, any type of unhealthy attachment or habit. Here we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is giving up, feeling overwhelmed, a lack of confidence, backing down. You can't always win everyone over. This can also say you need to draw a line in the sand. Next, we have this Four of Swords in reverse, and this is stress, being burnt out, restlessness. You may be trying to push ahead. Don't. Your heart wants to take a break, but your mind can't. Probably because you feel as if you got too much depending on you. Here we have the Three of Wands, and this is completion of initial stages, ships coming in, possible travel. This is having that sense of more confidence and the feeling of heading in the right direction or wanting to head in the right direction. This is stretching beyond your comfort zone, the expansion, but you must be committed, you know, seeing beyond the horizon to what needs to come next. Here we have the High Priestess card. This is inner voice, intuition, divine truth, wisdom. These are unconscious secrets that will be revealed to you, and they're usually and often beneficial. This is the time to listen to the gut. Next, we have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card talks about balance, harmony, working with others, finding meaning in moderation, compromise, that middle path, testing new waters before you jump in, avoiding extremity and the extremes. It's kind of like the opposite of the Devil card, you know, saying stay away from these extremes and this excess and this stuff that can lead you to turbulence. Here we have the Five of Swords, and with the Five of Swords, this is trying to win at all costs, or sneakiness, unbridled ambition, you know, hidden agendas, or maybe unfair dealings. And this can also say if you get in a situation, watch your back. Maybe you thought you've won and you really haven't, and it could come back to bite you in the butt. And it just talks in general about conflict. All right, here we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is poverty or insecurity or guarding against loss. This is a temporary hardship. You know, pay close attention to your finances. Pay not only close attention to finances, but I also say pay close to any type of material stuff, you know, because you could be prone to giving too much of time, too much energy, putting, you know, stuff like that. And you need to be careful where your efforts go to, whether it's money, time, energy, anything on a physical realm. With this card as well, it can also point to self-sabotage. Okay. Next we have the, knocking my cards everywhere. Next we have the Daughter of Wands in reverse. This could be a person, this could be fire energy, so that could possibly be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. And if this is a person, this is someone who lacks direction. A lot of conflicts going on there, procrastination, they're wasting time, they're not achieving anything. They can be kind of snippy, they can be harsh, you know, things like that. Jumping into stuff, you know, being lazy, you know, being someone who's a little reckless in a sense. But also with this Daughter of Wands here, this can talk about a lack of direction or procrastination or not, or it can also talk about confusion, indecision, like not being able to decide something. This can also point to a new formed ideas that are arising within you on a private level. And it can be redirecting your energy and letting go of self-limiting beliefs, you know, having that spiritual path to help you with those things. And it's like redefining that path. Like maybe things didn't go quite the way you expected them to go, you know, like a dream or something. And the project's not turning out how you thought it would, and you're having to redefine that path. It can just be on a spiritual level too. Here we have the Hermit card, and the Hermit card talks about contemplation, solitude, soul-searching, insight, inner wisdom, a seeker of knowledge from within. This could also be a mentor, somebody that's come along to help you out. But this is searching for the truth, finding that inner light, that, you know, and using it to lead the path ahead for the next step. Where should we go next? What should we do next? Always using that light from within, the inner wisdom. Here we have the Four of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of support or home conflicts. This could also point to something good. This could also be like a personal goal or celebration, like an inner harmony or self-acceptance, like you transition, and it could be a greater balance within. You know, you've come home to self. And it can also point to a sense of instability because you're going through an upheaval. You know, when things change, when you move, when you're doing soul searching, when you're changing the way the habit is or something, it can feel like a little bit of things are rocky. You know, you don't feel as stable because things are changing. Here we have the Two of Wands. With the Two of Wands, this is initial stages, decisions, vision, planning. The world has more to offer. You can either stay with what you know or take a risk, you know. Look at and see what's out there. Plan stuff out. So, with this reading, with this Six of Cups here, I would say that you need independence. And you need independence, I think, from within. Like, because with this Devil card right here, it's saying to me, I think there's things, habits or addictions or attachments or things that are unhealthy that are going on. And you need to gain independence from those things. And I also look at it as like a balancing things out as well. But this is that inner part of you that you feel disconnected from. And it could be that you need to focus on the present and not get stuck up in the past. You need to focus on what's going on right now and be in that moment and realize I need to fix something. I need to, or you come to that realization, I'm not connected with my sense of joy, my sense of self, my inner being. I have lost connection with that. And I want to return home to that. And when you do that, it gives you the end of independence, you know. So with this Devil card here, it is saying that there's some type of, it can point to like being more playful, to the more exotic, playful side of you, you know. But I don't get that. I get this as more of a feeling that it could be negative talk, self-doubt. It's like what I call personal enslavement that we put upon ourselves. Like negative opinions of ourselves, our inner critics. It could be eating too much. It could be drinking too much. It could be doing drugs. It could be sex addictions. It could be workaholic, shopaholic, all those types of things. I think you get what I'm trying to say here, is what that card represents. And those things can lead you down a path that pulls you away from growth and pulls you away from the goal that you are wanting to reach. And with this being next to this, you keep backing down or you keep letting this override and you're not standing up for yourself, you're going to have to draw a line in the sand and say, I've had enough, okay? Something's going to have to do because you keep backing down, you keep putting it off, and you keep trying to push forward when you really need to rest and pause and after strain and stuff. Because with that Four of Swords there, it's saying to you, you need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to pause because you're overwhelmed. You're overworking. You're overdoing. And it could be you're overdoing whatever that habit is. And you're not backing down from it. But you need to draw a line in the sand if you want balance. And you need to listen to your gut and know that your gut's going to always lead you in the right direction because it does not have any ulterior motive. Like in life, you never can be sure about other people. You don't know what they're really thinking. You don't know what kind of angles people try to pull on you, but your gut will never lie to you. Why? Because it's survival. The gut is put into you, the intuition, the inner wisdom, that voice, that inner voice is there for protection of you only. It has nothing more than that to protect you. So it's never going to lie to you. It's always what it is what it is. And you need to listen to that. You need to get more connection with that. And you need to listen and you know these things are leading you down the wrong path. And you need to listen to that inner, to that intuition and to those secrets within, to that shadow self. You need to pay attention to it so that when you listen to those things, it can be beneficial in helping you so that you can get this sense of inner harmony back. If you listen to that gut, you can get that sense of inner harmony back and stand up for yourself. And you're going to have to do some soul searching to get that harmony and get that stability upright again within self. But through this and with that Daughter of Wands here, if it is another person, it could be someone that you're dealing with, your attachment to that person, and you know something ain't right with that person. And if it is a fire sign, and it's saying to you, you're going to have to listen to yourself and fix yourself and make plans about where you want to go, what's right for you. But if it is not a person, this is just saying to you with this Daughter of Wands, is that you lack direction, or you're in a sense of confusion about which path to take, and you lack the harmony right now because you're going to be going through upheavals. Things are going to have to change. You're going to have to go through upheaval to get rid of these bad habits, okay? And that will cause a sense of instability that you're going through, okay? And with that, if you can push through this, you will get a sense of redirecting your energy, letting go of those limiting self-beliefs that hold you down. And you've got to, these new formed ideas will come to you. All right. And it will be that new sense of, okay, I can move here, I can do there. But this is all private and internal that this is going on. And it's a spiritual path that you're going to have to go on, considering it's next to this hermit crab, which is all about, I said hermit crab, which is all about this hermit, the turtle, soul searching. But to get back up here, because I keep jumping, because I like to go this way and down, because they all interconnect with each other. So, like I was saying, that you've gone through here, and with this, these attachments, this negativity, you're going to need to draw a line in the sand so you can get that sense of harmony back, and you need to take a break, and you need to take a pause, and you keep backing down from it, or you're letting this override you in a way and confronting it. And you need to take a break. You need to stop. You know you need to stop, but you don't. And you keep pushing ahead. You keep wanting to do it, and it's overbearing on top of you. And when it does that, it's making you push beyond your limits, and it's going to cause you a loss. It's going to cause you a grief. Okay, it's going to hit you hard because it's going to cause conflict. If you're not listening, it's going to cause this Five of Swords here. And with this Five of Swords, is this trying to win at all costs? This is that sneakiness, the unbridled ambition. I'm trying to get it however way I can. It's that ego getting in the way of I just keep pushing and I keep pushing because of material gain, of something I want. I gotta win. It's that competition. I've got to do it. And it's going to end up hurting you. It's going to end up causing a loss or a low point of some sort. But it's only a hardship, but it's only going to be momentary, okay? And it could be a sense of self-sabotage. And I did pull some extra clarifiers for that Three of Wands just to see what it is. And you want this sense of success, or the ship's coming in, or things are all right, or I'm going to get this idea of everything's going to go the way I want, or this is all going to turn out great. It's all built on false. You're going to crumble and fall because you keep wanting that victory. You're going to have to rise up and realize that this isn't going to work. I need to take a break. I need to do something different. Otherwise, I'm going to crumble, because you keep putting in the work and you keep putting in the effort, and it's not getting you anywhere. All right. You're just going to hurt yourself more. You think, oh, I'm going to get this victory. I'm going to get this victory. I'm going to get this victory. But you're just going to crumble. And it's going to cause, because you keep putting that work in. All right. Because you're expanding too far past your comfort zone and putting too much into one area, and you're not seeing the fruits of your labor come off. Okay. It's not working for you. But with this, you need to listen to that intuition. It's going to guide you in the right direction to help you get back to that center, that balance and that harmony, either within a relationship or just within yourself. And you're going to have to draw a line in the sand. You're going to have to do some soul searching to do it. And you can't keep pushing ahead thinking I can win at all costs, because you're never going to get that stability if you do that. All right. And it will cause hardships if you don't listen, and it's going to cause you a hardship. And you're going to have to go back to the drawing board and make plans and figure out what I'm going to do next. So with this, and you go on that path of finding out, letting go of these limiting beliefs, letting go of these attachments that are unhealthy, letting go of these addictions, letting go of habits, whatever it may be, and doing that soul searching, getting in there, going inward. That's what the turtle does. He goes with inward, inside himself. And you shine a light. You find that light and you shine it upon those shadow things, these things. And you find the answers and you find what's truly important. And when you find those things, you shine a light, and it can help lead you back on the right path. And it will help you with this Four of Wands here in reverse, saying that sense of harmony or that sense of upheaval you're having to go through, because this is a journey that's changing you, that it will feel shaky and you feel unstable about it. But in the end, it will bring you great balance within. Okay? And it will, it'll be you coming back home to self. And then you can make, with this Two of Wands as your initial stages, you're getting back out there, you're seeing the vision, you're planning ahead, you're seeing that the world has more to offer within yourself or within your environment. And you're like, now you can either take the risk for the unknown or stay with what you know. Okay? So this is the chance for you to gain that independence within. I think it's within. I mean, it could be within the home, but I feel like it's within. That independence away from the negativity that drags people down.